Welcome to The Newsworthy. All the day's news in less than 10 minutes. Fast, fair, fun, and on the go. Thanks so much for listening. Today, the attempted terrorist attack in New York City, and a government push to go to the moon, plus a celebrity chef accused, Golden Globe nominations, and the first night of Hanukkah. All that and much more in less than 10 minutes. I'm Erica Mandy. Today is Tuesday, December 12th. You ready? Let's do this. We start today with the attempted terrorist attack in New York City. It happened in the walkway between two busy subway stations during yesterday morning's commute. The New York Times reports a 27-year-old guy named Akayed said he did it in retaliation for U.S. airstrikes on ISIS. He used a homemade pipe bomb and set it off while it was strapped to his own body. A few other people had minor injuries, but in the end, he was the only one seriously hurt. Still, it sent people running into the streets and closed off the area during the morning commute. The attack was caught on surveillance video. The mayor said Ullah did this on his own. There's no one else to go after at this point. Ullah is in the hospital, and of course he'll face federal charges. Reuters reports he came to the U.S. in 2011 from Bangladesh. President Trump blames the, quote, lax immigration system. Of course, there's still a lot more to investigate on this one. Transgender people can now enlist in the military starting January 1st. The Washington Post reports the Trump administration was trying to delay that, but a judge said not gonna happen. Yesterday's ruling blocks the ban President Trump announced last summer, a ban that could have meant even current transgender military members would have to leave the service starting in March. The Pentagon plans to appeal. Let's go to the moon. That's what President Trump is saying. CNN reports he wants American astronauts to go back to the moon and eventually to Mars. Trump just gave NASA permission to start a space exploration program, saying it's time for NASA to refocus and build the foundation to go beyond the moon. A White House spokesman said it's based on recommendations from the National Space Council, and that council is chaired by VP Mike Pence. Yesterday's order came on the 45th anniversary of the last time we sent a human to the moon. That was the Apollo 17 mission in 1972. 3 of the women who have accused President Trump of sexually harassing or assaulting them are calling for a congressional investigation. USA Today reports about a dozen women total have accused the president, but the White House says those women are lying. Some lawmakers have also called on the president to step down. The White House press secretary says the country has already decided how to handle these claims when they elected him president. A celebrity chef is saying sorry. The food website Eater first reported 4 women now accuse Mario Batali of inappropriate touching over the years. Batali will now be stepping away from the day-to-day business of his own food empire, and at least for now will be leaving ABC show The Chew. Apparently, the first formal complaint against him was filed just a couple of months ago. Batali isn't denying any of the allegations. He's really just apologizing at this point, saying he takes full responsibility and will work to regain trust. Today is the day Alabama voters go to the polls, and this is a race that's got lots of national attention. Why? Well, for one, it's a tight race. The AP said yesterday it's too close to call right now. And 2, candidate Roy Moore has been accused of sexual misconduct toward underage girls decades ago. Moore denies it, and he still has President Trump's support. The winner will fill an empty Senate seat, the same one that Jeff Sessions left when he became Attorney General. Moore held a rally alongside Steve Bannon last night. He was political advisor to President Trump. Doug Jones is the opponent. Democrats around the country have been giving him money and trying to help him win. Today, voters decide who takes all. It's been a week now, and that massive wildfire in California is still burning. CNN reports the one in Ventura and Santa Barbara counties is larger than all of New York City. It's more than 230,000 acres, the 5th largest wildfire in modern California history. And all of the fires in California right now, because yes, there are several, have destroyed more than 1,000 homes and buildings. The French president just announced the 18 climate scientists that won the grant money to come to France for the rest of Trump's presidential term. So the French president did it using a revised version of President Trump's campaign slogan, "Make our planet great again." You know, instead of "Make America great again." French President Emmanuel Macron first let people know about the contest back in June, just hours after President Trump said the U.S. would not be part of the Paris Climate Accord after all. You know, the agreement between countries to do their part to fight climate change. 13 of these 18 researchers chosen are based in the U.S. And the timing of this announcement is because of the One Planet Summit happening this week there in France. 50 world leaders will gather to discuss climate change, and President Trump was not invited. All right, other things people may be talking about today. Verizon is paying big bucks for a 5-year deal with the NFL. And the new deal means you don't have to have Verizon cell phone service to watch the games on your phone like you used to. Instead, you can watch live in-market and national football games from any phone on websites like Yahoo and AOL because Verizon owns those websites and will use them to stream the games. ESPN reports Verizon paid $2.5 billion for this deal. It also includes some weekly and original content. The change starts in the postseason and goes into full effect in 2018. The nominees for the 2018 Golden Globes are out, and HBO leads the way again with 12 nominations. It includes series like Big Little Lies, Game of Thrones, and The Young Pope. Netflix is next with 9 nominations, and FX comes in third with 8. But there's also some controversy with this announcement. Variety reports it's a great year for movies driven by strong female characters, but there's also criticism that female directors were snubbed. The Golden Globes are on January 7th. Seth Meyers will be hosting. The first night of Hanukkah is tonight. It starts at sundown and then lasts 8 days. The 8 days is from the story of how 1 night's worth of oil for an oil lamp lasted 8 nights instead. And that's why oil is used in a bunch of traditional Hanukkah foods, like latkes, aka potato pancakes. Hanukkah is also known as the Festival of Lights. And that's it. Thanks so much for listening. Be sure to find me on Instagram and Twitter at the NW Podcast. I'm also on Facebook at facebook.com/Erica Mandy. As always, if you heard a topic you're interested in and you want to know more about it, you can easily find all the articles I referenced in today's show notes. Go to thenewsworthy.com, click episodes, and find today's date. You can listen to The Newsworthy every weekday by 4 a.m. Eastern Time. So until tomorrow, have a great day.